Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Children of Morta. Now this episode, I'm going to try something a little different, or quite different. It's going to be a bit of an experiment. I start here because, well, right as I loaded back into the game, we had a new little scene here between the brothers, it looks like. So we're going to watch that, and I am going to basically just do a montage of noteworthy encounters that we hadn't seen before, and otherwise I'm going to try and just do some casual off-camera farming, basically, just to, you know, get some money, buy some upgrades. But yeah, whenever something new happens that I feel like I should probably include on video, I will record that. So expect some sort of montage of little episodes along the road. We'll see how this goes. I really have no idea. But yeah, let's start with this one. Wait, what? Did I not? I guess I hadn't selected it. There we go.
The past holds both joy and bitterness of time. Sheila could help them, as John said, but Ben could not bring himself to overlook the sting of their past relationship.
Right. Ben's ex, who he drove away through his heavy drinking. Okay. Well, as I said, I'm just going to jump back into the first area here, and I'm probably going to be playing as Linda. Yeah, I mean, I do want to give John another try, but yeah, honestly, I don't really need to be playing as Linda. I was specifically going to play as her for that goblin boss. So maybe I'll just give John some love and, you know, level him up a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't matter, especially since I'm not going to record most of this run, most likely. So anyway, I'm gonna pause here, and well, I'll see you as soon as something interesting happens. Alright, just a quick update here. On the very first floor I found another Pong of the Gods, which I defeated. This time I counted, it took 5 hits on the enemy paddle, I guess. And I already found a couple of interesting things. So this one rewarded me with an animal treat, actually, so that's neat. As well as, let's see, the thing there, increased dodge chance, usable item. I'm assuming that's temporary because it doesn't say anything else. And obviously that doesn't come at any kind of a disadvantage, so that must be just a temporary buffing item. As well, we also found a rune in the very first non-locked chest that siphons stamina, or primary attack siphons stamina from enemies, and that red bar is just depleting while attacking. I mean, I don't know, it doesn't seem particularly great. I guess stamina is used for blocking in his case, so yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem particularly great. Either way, I just wanted to show off those couple of new items and the fact that we get animal treats from, I guess, random events, just as random drops. So that's good to know. Okay, and we reached the end of the floor without any further complications or noteworthy events, but we did find a new Divine Grace that just straight up increases movement speed, so that's cool. Let's see by how much. Movement speed +2. Okay, that's decent. Is it really notable? I guess, maybe. I feel like I can tell a difference. Anyway, just again wanted to show off a new thing.
The camp lay in ruin.
New event.
Serene prayers had fallen on deaf ears, leaving a voyage of hope with none at all.
Oh no!
The monster's eyes lacked remorse, or even the slightest hint of reason.
And we just stood there and watched it? Come on, man. Wow, okay, that just straight up one-shot those guys. Could have done that and saved the guy, man. Well. Yeah, sorry about your dad.
No one can always be there in time.
Oh, she was already dead. Crap.
A sad truth that no hero learns easily.
Emerald Pulse, Divine Relic. Release a massive pulse pushing enemies away from you. I wonder? I feel like we've found that before, yeah. I might have found that on one of my very first runs and never actually gotten around to using it. This is okay, a playing ball. Right, these kinds of events where you, well, save or don't save pilgrims seem to always give you a cosmetic item, decoration for the house. Well, I guess there must be a limited supply, but so obviously, well, both of these events as well as the items themselves, so it's probably not gonna keep on going forever, but so far it's always been the case, I guess. Hey, spider. Yeah. Oh, by the way, just as a little bit of a status update as far as playing John goes. I mean, I've not really been having any trouble at all. He's super tanky. I mean, he started out with a lot of hit points. He has even more now. He deals a ton of damage. So yeah, I mean, obviously when we were playing him during the very first real episode, he didn't have any kind of upgrades. No health upgrades, no damage upgrades, no nothing. So yeah, that's huge. I still really don't like the fact that he can only roll once. That's super limiting. And I'm still not a huge fan of his blocking skill. I mean, I'm sure I just don't know how to really effectively use it. Oh, also we did level up at some point. So I guess I unleash your rage to temporarily become invulnerable and deal thorn damage to attackers. I mean, that's probably extremely useful, right? Increases armor. Well, now I know that I should probably go ahead and unlock the rage ability as soon as possible, as early as possible, just so we can make use of that. So there's that. Well, we have that now. Duration 6 seconds, presumably. I mean, it's definitely nice to have. We'll see how useful that proves being. I wonder, should I just keep going? I'm really tearing through these enemies pretty handily. And one of the things I wanted to find out is what would happen in the boss room, or instead of the boss room, or if we, you know, basically just encounter the same boss again, or another boss instead, or how the game would handle that. I mean, I'm basically just sitting here, accepting that I'll take damage occasionally. There's a health drop in the event room just now, so I'm really not worried at all. I probably could have avoided a bunch of damage in that big encounter just now, just via blocking. But, well, I don't know, it just doesn't come naturally to me. Divine Relic, spawn laser traps around you. Oh, I also could have definitely used the pulse to push back enemies. Although it doesn't say that it damages them, so I'm guessing it's really just a pushback. You know what? Yeah, looks kind of neat, but laser turrets, I mean laser traps, that's just... I can't possibly not take that. So I'll just quickly run through this floor. Shouldn't take very long to reach the end, no matter what. I mean, I probably want to save this one for the boss fight. Oh. I haven't found a single elite enemy on this floor, or the first one. Nope. Of course, I just had to complain. Will we have enough time to see this cooldown? Wait. Laser traps? Where? Is that? Oh. Okay. I guess that was a laser trap. What? Wait. I took some huge damage from something. What? I didn't even notice when that happened. I went... Oh. I probably ran into a bunch of traps. Oh my god. Well, so much for that. Drops gemstones. Yeah. I might as well. I might die, but... Here we are. Nope. So much for my bragging earlier about not having any problems. Why was that one spike there active when I approached? You saw that too, right? That's a little bit strange. Oh. Okay. Suddenly we're not looking so hot. We do have a lot of gemstones though, and there's a good chance for a shop near the boss. So if nothing else, we might be able to heal there. Of course, it's always a bit of a waste to put your gemstones just into some healing drops. Yep, sure enough, there's a shop. I wonder if it's actually guaranteed to have one on the second floor.
Mysterious shop.
There's some nice loot music again. Okay, what have we here? Ring of Ambition, corpses have less chance. That seems so like such a non-issue. It's a charm. Wait. So I guess this counts as this is probably going to be active forever once I activate it, because it is kind of a double-edged blade, right? It does spawn less enemies for you to worry about, but it also spawns less enemies for you, to give you money, experience, and potential health drops. So that's definitely a trade-off. Create a totem that distracts all enemies. Could be useful, but how useful? Electric bolts randomly emanate from you. I mean, I always like just straight up passives. Increased max health. Wait, what? Okay, let's just use this. Increased dodge chance. Is that decay? Or is it just active? Huh, it almost looks like it's gonna stay active forever. It's kinda weird. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't know. I kinda want this. I don't know if it's really that good, but now I have it. And I guess I'm just going to heal twice. And I could go into the boss fight now. I mean, it displays a boss icon here, so we will have some sort of boss fight. That much is clear. Oh no, those freaking spikes. But I guess I'm not being reasonable and... Oh. Oh, just saw a spike happening. I also saw a big spider spitting at me. Come on. Freaking bat! Will you just get hit? Thank you. More crit chance. Oh, there's actually a chest here. Yes, please. Now we have a crit chance and a... Oh, hi. Oh, don't get stuck, please. That was a random spike. Okay, we might actually come out of this with a health profit here. Just barely. That's neat. Right, so we have crit chance and a and armor available for the fight, as well as our ultimate ready. We have some better movement speed, which is neat. Although, you know, with the spider slowing me down, if it's the same boss fight, that's probably only going to help so much. But still. Wait. What is this? Oh, primary attack deals fire damage. Yes. Okay. Right. These runes are kind of subtle. I mean, they seem to just look like some reddish glow or sparkles. Oh, and you can only have one obelisk effect active at a time, I guess. I just overrode the thing. Heaven's Strike rains down even more swords. Oh, yeah. Don't mind if I do. Alright, let's see here.
All 8 eyes.
Yeah, just the same thing. Okay.
The one so willing to walk into their own tomb.
Come on. Right, and we definitely want to take care of these big spiders ASAP. like that. Really? Hit there? Not dealing quite as much damage to the big guy as I would like. Well, I did deal some decent damage there. I haven't even used my invulnerability. It's probably kind of a waste here, although it did allow me to just stand there. Ah, come on. Dude. Oh wait, I killed him! I didn't even realize he landed right on top of me and I killed him. Wow, okay. Yeah, so we just basically face tanked everything, but that's kind of what John is all about, so that's great. Yeah, I mean the invulnerability is nice, but it really doesn't last for a very long time at all. And I definitely should have activated that right before the spider was going to drop on me for maximum efficiency. But, I mean, it's all good. We won, actually. I learned a bunch of things. Oh, and wait. Oh. So you cannot just keep going. You choose one area and you play through that. And then you are always forced to return. That's fine, I guess. That's okay. Now I know. Oh, wait. What's going on here? Who's that? Is that the other missing son?
While painful for a mother to see her son in sickness,
Sure enough,
was still better than missing him for so long. Mary knew that she would make caring for Mark her mission.
Okay, so now we have both the puppy and Mark to nurse back to health.
Mark had to warn them about the dangers approaching, despite how difficult it was to talk. He started naming the villages that were evacuated, or worse, taken over by the corruption, but soon succumbed to fatigue and fell asleep. Mary recalled hearing of an herbalist in Caldipo Caves that would have the yarrow at hand needed to treat Mark. The Bergsons would once again need to brave the treacherous caves in search of the herbalist.
Okay, I mean, I was going to return there anyway. Let's see here, playing ball souvenir, right. Okay, it's also in Kevin's room. Let's see here. Okay, that counts as a main quest, actually. I mean, I guess it makes sense, because we're not just saving some random animal, sorry pup, but an actual member of the family, so... Right, find the herbalist living in the Caldipo Caves. No indication as to what area exactly, but that's okay. Obviously, we're just going to run into them at some point. Let's see here. We have... Well, this might be the same event with Margaret that we missed a few episodes ago.
Margaret knew full well that signs and symbols were seldom obvious and never direct. She was certain that the cause of the corruption would be difficult to discover.
Okay. Nothing major, of course. None of these are, though. Still, dodge chance. I mean, I'm guessing that... Oh, wait. These are temporary. Okay, so that's only for your next run. I feel like the game could have specified that a little bit more, but I guess it makes sense. So... I guess you have a choice to either amass more treats, to then just use them all on one run that you want to be good. Or you can just use them as you find them. Okay. I mean, in that case, I don't know. I guess I'm not gonna spend the one that I found. That's good to know. That's how that works. How much money do we have? Not a whole lot, but enough to... Well, we could increase this. I mean, these runes are actually pretty good. And similar to the obelisks, this one gives you a straight up 40% boost to their durability. I mean, I want this eventually, so there we go. And of course now I'm basically out of money, so that's the one upgrade for today. But I mean, that was a very short and very easy run, really. The first area of the caves is not really going to pose much of a threat at this point. Maybe I'm gonna do a second run as Linda this time and see how she fares against the spider now that she has a bunch more upgrades. You know, to finally get her revenge. Might as well. Maybe get another level or two. Well, probably more one level rather than two out of her. And okay, game hung there while generating the level a little bit again.
Finding the herbalist was the most pressing matter.
So
the healing herb needed to be taken to Mary as soon as possible.
I get that. So I mean, we might very well run into the herbalist right here then, I guess. I mean, once again, if that happens, I'm going to record it, but for now I'm going to pause once again, because most of this is not going to be particularly exciting. Okay, first floor here, but we have found a new kind of event.
Always curious, always quiet. Kevin overheard of a room brimming with monsters, hoarding stolen treasures and relics.
Is this maybe what Ben was talking about the first time when he presented a map? I kind of feel like I'm vaguely remembering something about some sort of treasure room. This is neat. Having a little sibling co-op. Nice. I wonder if Kevin can actually die or something. I mean, not die permanently, of course, but get damaged enough to retreat or something. Because if not, that's just, you know, this is basically completely free. Aw, come on, really? Of course that had to target the insignificant little random enemy. And not the boss. Let's see, what do we have here? Obelisk of Spirit. Rage regenerates at a greater rate. Okay, that's a new one, and this is primary attacks burn enemies with fire. Nice. And it now lasts 40% longer than it used to. That's awesome. Ooh, it's really dark here. Uh-oh. What is this?
Little did they know that the time spent with Kevin was more helpful than anyone could imagine.
Huh? How so? It's ominous. Weird. Why do runes sometimes go into hiding like this? Primary attacks will penetrate enemies. I mean, obviously that's I can only have either or active. Huh. Some rage. Increased damage, decreased movement speed. I mean... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That might be a really bad idea, but it might also be really powerful. I think I'd rather burn my enemies than pierce them. Although, I mean, both can be useful. Oh, that's an interesting one for sure. I wonder if this is a one-time thing or if it can happen again. It did give us a good amount of money, I suppose, considering this is still the first floor. Well, whoops. Let's see here. I'm mostly done with this floor, but it's probably not going to be otherwise very remarkable. I mean, there could be another encounter with Margaret, maybe unlocking another rune thingy. So, might as well just quickly finish this floor. Hey, where'd you come from? Who knows? Right, we also haven't found the divine room for this floor. What was that sound just now? Oh, rage bar filled. Right. And her specialty was that it increases her attack speed, I think. Not gonna get a whole lot of benefit out of this increased experience rune here, or obelisk, just because enemies here probably don't give a whole lot. I've also been wondering if you actually do need more experience for each subsequent level, or if it's always the same amount, because, I mean, obviously skills do get more expensive, so in that regard, experience does get less valuable over time, as you are able to buy less with each level up.
Touched by the gods.
Divine Grace. Flames orbit you, damaging enemies. Okay. I mean, ideally I don't want enemies close enough to me to be affected by this, but it might still happen, so there's that. And here I am now actually recording the most of the run after all. I'm gonna pause again. There's still a chance that I won't run into anything interesting for a while. Okay, made it to the treasure room. Actually, there was quite a bit of excitement just after I stopped recording. A major group of enemies, including a boss, that gave me by far the longest enemy kill streak that I got, which gave me a total of 30 extra money. So yeah, that was kind of exciting, but obviously I didn't really have the time to reactivate recording during that. It turns out that these projectiles orbiting me here are actually, or orbitals I guess, are actually quite useful. Surprisingly. Also, I have this rune here. Found a bunch of runes. One that poisons, which is, kind of similar to the one that burns enemies. But right now I have the one that... wait, where is it? Oh, primary attacks will slow enemies. And that is, well, as it turns out, extremely useful for a ranged character like her. I was able to... That worked on the boss, or the elite enemy. So I was able to just back away from him, shooting him, and he was not able to catch up with me. That was pretty glorious. Anyway, we got this one here, a companion that stuns enemies as a divine grace. So I guess this is now the run of passive little familiars. It's a cute little thing. I can't really tell what it's supposed to be. Some bouncing sphere thing. That's cool. I'm not sure how useful that's going to be, but we'll see. And I guess since, well... I don't know how much more there is going to be through this floor, but I might as well just keep recording the rest of this. Since, I mean, I was going to give the boss fight a try. Yeah, you can see this here. It's pretty useful. Of course, it will run out eventually, but with the upgrade, these runes now actually last a decent amount of time. As do the obelisks. Is that a new one as well? Rage? Oh, we had seen that one before. Oh yeah, I also got a relic actually. The one that allows you to ignore the next 2 hits. Just nice to have, I guess. We had found that at some point before, I think. And I just got that from one of these locked chests. So yeah, those definitely can drop permanent upgrades, not just consumables. I wasn't sure at some point. Oh hey, this is actually a rune for the second slot. Stun all nearby enemies. Wait, no, that's charm. Never mind. I think I don't want to slow myself down. Increased damage is always tempting, but... Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no. Okay, it could have been worse. Weaken floor spikes, man. My biggest nemesis by far. Did you... What? Oh, I was out of stamina. Wait, or was I? Actually, it didn't really seem like she was, but she still wouldn't move while shooting. Huh. Took a couple of hits there that I don't think I should have taken, but that's okay. Let's see here. We have some health on the floor. Oh, and we have another Margaret encounter. Nice, nice.
The origin of the threat of corruption was what occupied most of Grandma's time lately.
I think this does not actually unlock anything. No.
When pressed, Mountain God was the only answer Grandma gave.
Huh? Okay, ominous. So, unfortunately, only a lore encounter, not one that unlocks anything. I also wonder if you can actually unlock all of the Book of Rhea upgrades just by repeating these first couple of levels over and over. Or if you have to go through to new areas. Wait, oh, that's the one that I dropped. Heavy weapons, yeah. Well, let's see here. Should I go grab the health? Probably. There's really no reason not to. Except for the freaking spikes, of course. Well, so long as you know that they're there, they're really not that dangerous. Okay, here we have the boss room, which means there's gonna be a shop here, but we only have a single gemstone. We actually don't even have to shoot, we can just let our familiars do the work. Kinda satisfying. Okay, just out of curiosity, we have a toxic aroma. Divine Grace, enemies touching you will be weakened. It's more useful for John, that's for sure. Divine Grace, protector that provides armor and occasionally negates incoming damage. So another familiar? That would be very nice to have, you know, just for the heck of amassing as many of them as possible. But Divine Grace, lower prices, huh? Really? I'm assuming that's going to lower all costs by 1 gem. One of protection. Wait, no. For a few Blessing of Swiftness. For a few seconds, evade without limit. After activating. Yeah, I don't know. Not so excited about that one. I mean, this would be nice if I had the gems for it. And if the run would continue after this, but it's not going to, right? Because we know that it's gonna end after this boss fight, no matter what. Really? Really? Come on. I feel like I'm being a little bit clumsy. Taking damage that I really shouldn't be taking. Oh, really? Thought I was gonna stun the big spider. Prevent him from shooting. Come on. Alright. The game made up for my clumsiness by giving me a ton of health drops. Really? You targeted that random enemy over there. Okay, sure. At this point, I should be used to it. Shouldn't come as a surprise anymore. Okay, just a small kill chain there for a little bit of extra gold, but you know, I'll take it. Any extra gold is good extra gold, of course. Ah, really? I should have been paying attention. I did get a bunch of health drops, but I also did squander a lot of it. So there is that. Really? Cannot shoot through that, apparently. Okay. Well, we do have our rage ability up, which is nice, thanks for the health. Getting us most of the way to full health. Not quite there. No gemstone from this one. Right, we do have this rage regen. I mean, I guess. Whoa. Do I want to be over there? Not really. It's a rage potion. We have a gemstone. I could use that to full heal. I probably should. And then we have the thing. Stun all nearby enemies. I mean, I guess. Obelisk of Spirit. 3 times. Why does it say 3 times there? By the Obelisk buff. Not sure what that means. It said 2 times before for the experience one. Which I took to mean that I was getting double experience, but I don't actually remember seeing a multiplier displayed there previously, so... Not sure what that is about. What is this? Oh, animal treat. A rare animal treat. Nice.
All 8 eyes studied
know.
the one so willing to walk into their own tomb.
Of course I was hit. No! Damn it. Definitely need to save my dodges for those situations. As much damage in as I can. Oh, I did not save my thing. Stun everything? Whoa, that was not... That was more nearby than I thought. No, wait, did I? Actually, I don't know if I hit. Also, I'm gonna activate my rage. Just... Am I gonna do it? Yes, I did it. Awesome. Okay. And those guys died as soon as they fully spawned. Awesome. Alright. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I thought with her rage ability and just the general upgrades that I had been getting in the meantime, that I would be able to finally beat this boss and get my revenge. That's nice. I was panicking a little bit, but as it turns out, I was mostly fine. Took a bunch of damage, but... Well, I didn't die, so there's that. I mean, ultimately we found only a rare animal trait, and that's it. I guess I've probably pretty much exhausted most of the random encounters. I mean, that being said, we did have that little co-op action with Kevin, so that definitely was special. So yeah, I don't know, maybe there are still a bunch of random events to find, even in this earliest section of the game. Anyway, we did get a good amount of money, considering this was only the spider caves.
The heat had only grown more intense in the young child's hands, far stronger than any would suspect in one so young. Her training could no longer be just a pastime, for fire was a dangerous friend.
Well, we're getting closer to unlocking her as a character, I guess. I assume we're not quite there yet, but we will eventually. Oh, hey, everyone's... Oh, that's neat. Everyone's gathered around, even Mark. The puppy is still alone there in the room. Oh, I know. I'm working on it. I'm gonna get the final ingredient soon enough. Hopefully soon enough. Wait. Oh, of course there is an event here. Didn't even see the circle. It kind of blended in with the background there.
Old tales and amusing stories. The Bergsons well knew that even in the darkest of hours, they would lighten a heavy heart. And furthermore, maybe those heroes of old could teach something of their ways to the heroes of now, while they listen to the trove of Grandma Margaret's stories.
Neat. Playing ball. Right. I thought I cleared that before. Anyway, yeah, we have a rare treat for the next run, I guess, if I want to. Definitely tempted to put that all into XP gain, just because. What else? How much money do we have? A bunch, but I still kind of want to get the next level of Hoarder, honestly. Could get any of these though. It's tempting as always. We have just enough for a more critical chance, and the next upgrade is obviously going to be pretty expensive. We could just straight up increase our damage again. which is always tempting. But I think one more run should definitely get us enough. Yeah, I mean, will absolutely definitely get us enough for Hoarder, plus something else, potentially. Especially if I go for the second area, which is probably going to get me quite a bit more money every single time. Right, but I think... I don't know what the overall length is now with all the cuts that I made, but I think it should make for a decent episode. We saw a bunch of new things, although I did end up including more mundane enemy clearing than I had originally planned, but it's kind of tough to really cut out everything, and you know, you never know when something new is going to happen, and it also feels it feels kind of weird to just, you know, record 5 seconds of me finding a new item and then turning the camera back off. And well, I don't know. I'm ultimately maybe I found a decent balance already, or else I'm going to still keep trying to work on it. And yeah, well, ultimately I made an episode that I feel is you know, has some interesting things to it. So I guess it's all good. Am I missing anything else? Do I want to do anything? No, I'm gonna saving my money, saving my animal treats, at least for now. And yeah, we have seen all the events. Right, so that's it for today. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye!